I am in the threatening that I am a succubus. Succubust is what it is. That means it's busting. Bust. That you are threatening myself deceased. And I am busting out laughing that you don't have genitals coming anyway. So what's going to happen? You always need genitals to see God. You do, but you don't have genitals coming. That means you have to make genitals for yourselves. That means in the afterlife, there will be the superior founder deceased. That means you have no home in the genitals you're in. So you need deceasement out of the genitals you're in. And then after that, you have what I would say is like due process of you attaining genitals again elsewheres. But you have to do something with yourself to um, obtain or attain genitals to be on yourself. And that's really strange because you're not supposed to ask God if He would be with you in genitals after you've put God out of your genitals and God deceased your genitals to Himself, but you illegally broke them. So after you've broken genitals, how do you ask for God to give you genitals again? You need them because you are yourself. Well, that's what you will see somewhere else because you still don't have deceased with myself. That you have genitals that are alive by that I'm alive here and genitals on myself. And when I'm deceased out of the genitals on myself, then you don't have genitals that way as well. That means you two ways don't have genitals. You don't have the genitals on yourself. You don't have the genitals on myself. You don't have genitals on the Godhead because I died. I'm aware of it already. How did that happen? You don't have karma to be here. Yeah. You don't have any karma from the beginning. You don't have karma to be here, and you don't know how to leave the property alone. You don't know how to leave things that are not yours. You don't know how to say something's not yours. Like everything you see is not yours. You don't know how to say that's not yours and leave it. So it goes really far into this. You think something belongs to you, you have a possessiveness of itself, possessive sin, and it's not true. You don't own it, and then you go so far into the minds something is yours, it belongs to you, you talk about it, you talk over it, you talk with it. There are people who are talking to you about it, and they're not yourself, and you go on and on and on about things that you think belong to you, things that move, you think they belong to you and you don't you died out of your genitals, didn't have any prejudice to be anywhere. You are just due to say no, something's not yours, everything's not yours, this that and all of everything is not yours. And you're talking over your penis about something that's yours and it's not yours because you have a penis. And if you're a female, you're a castration of a penis, and you're supposed to be better at saying something's not yours than if you had a penis and you're illegal. 45 years of alive of myself of you saying that something in the material world belongs to you and you don't have a life that way and you're just very far in the delusion and you need your genitals amputated in a prison, but you don't have yourselves in prison because you don't let go of the things you want to possess and go to prison. But that's where you belong. I'm not going to move. I have to take the genitals off myself. You need your genitals removed by me. And I can't afford to do that while I have genitals on myself. Comment. Someone sent me a comment, and I made a reply to a comment. Boys core, and there was a response or a reply to the reply. That's what I think. And it said, "I'm not watching all that," but the reply to the comment is a link for anyone who reads the comments. They're public. You can read the comments, and it's a link so that you can go to the link and it applies. It's a video that's posted for everyone. Uh, so the one who posted the comment said, "I'm not watching the link," right? Uh, I don't know that. Is that what you want me to think about you? Watching all what? Because watching the whole video link, I realize that, but it's in the comments for anyone to read it. It's not a text message. So I sent a link to that comment to Mitch, the one who's supplying me with food in this apartment. And I wanted to inform Mitch that I am getting illegal comments on the internet that I did not get before. Uh, and I'm getting them now. And maybe before I wasn't really paying attention to the comments, maybe because I didn't have any. I'm not really, really well acquainted with YouTube or internet. I don't normally use it. I don't have it. As you can see, it's not in my name. And I don't have what it takes to answer the comments because I don't have leverage on the internet. So that's what I was telling Mitch in a text message. And I got a text message from that phone number if it's Mitch. And it says, uh, something to the effect of, "Mitch doesn't watch the videos that I send him." But this was a link to a comment. And the comment was from Boys Core. And I was trying to tell Mitch that I don't handle the comments. I'm getting comments, I don't afford them. And he's not helping me to get a new cell phone. I didn't ask him for one, but I need a new cell phone. And then I need to keep these old ones as evidence. And then I need maybe another new cell phone. And then it would be Mitch being the contract with YouTube and the cell phone company, and I would use it because they won't give me a contract because they charge me monthly payments. I see the money, I see that they charge me the monthly payments, and if I don't pay them, I do give them the phone back. It's not like I'm waiting for them to shut it off. I will give it back to them when it's on so that they can see that I didn't take anything away from their trust. But I don't I don't owe that. It's true that you would have to trust me and you would have to do that for me. I'm not really supposed to do that for you, but that's the order. You don't understand the order with yourself. When you see it in myself that you believe in. But unfortunately, I don't have that paid for in myself deceased. That's just for you to see that that is the best I can do for goodwill hunting. I am a good person that way. So Mitch did not offer me a cell phone, and I can't pay a contract right now. I don't have full height to be handling cash or credit. The reason I'm using the YouTube internet is because I shrunk my height while I was doing it. I was already using the internet at full height, and then while I was using the YouTube, posting videos on YouTube, my height did shrink 2 inches. So I'm not done. And then when I'm done, I don't owe that I did anything on the internet. We don't really know why the height did shrink 2 inches estimate, or 3 inches, if you know what I mean. It's between 2 and 3 inches of height. Um, I don't afford that I'm fully developed female in the genitals at this height, so I will say that. If I was growing my height as a youth, I would not have full developed female genitals on my chest, and I do have them overdeveloped by the weight. I'm overweight, so it's wrong. I would be thinner if I was this height. I would be thinner elsewhere growing up. So now shrinking the height, if that's what you say, I don't afford the disproportion body. I don't afford it. So there's something wrong. I'm saying that is the best I can. That's what's wrong with me, but I can't tell you exactly who, what, when, where, why, and how caused this because it's not normal. If I grew my height, I don't know. There's still something causing that I grew my height, but shrinking my height, my house is not doing that. Yeah. So some of the messages I send to Mitch are through and through the height change uh, from taller to shorter. And I'm not telling him exactly what is to blame, but I'm just writing all kinds of disclaimers and describing things that are wrong in my life, uh, that I don't hold my full height. And that's Mitch handling money for myself. Otherwise, I don't have a life here anymore. So he is keeping me alive, but I don't think he wants to. And I think I give him all the reasons he doesn't want to. In the text messages, I am aware of that. But I just don't have another way out of my leverage. I need myself deceased. Mitch text messages read that Mitch doesn't want to watch the videos, but I didn't send him the videos. I sent him the burden of proof that there are videos posted on YouTube, internet, and that they are public. They're not just sent to Mitch's own cell phone number. They're public. That means he needs to watch them because he's not in the contract with his cell phone with the video. The video is not in the contract with the cell phone. The video is in a contract with the internet. It's posted, it's public, it's on YouTube. And that's how the link is really like a parking ticket. The link is a process server giving him paperwork from a courthouse. That's me sending him a link. It's process serving his cell phone. And he doesn't want to read the links, and he doesn't want to use the link and go to the internet and see the video and take the time it takes to watch the video. And I've known him my whole life. Their videos are all just really me, and then a few things outside of like what's going on outside this apartment, within the fence line or just outside the fence. um, and that's all it is. It's really just me, and he doesn't want to watch the videos about me. And I've known him since 1983 onwards to year 2025 here and now, and I don't know why he doesn't want to watch the videos, because it's his last name that's causing everything that he doesn't want to see on the videos, but it's his last name that's making it possible for him to see that. Why don't you want to pay for your last name? Because I have a lot of other people who don't want to pay for their last name in all the many ways. You still think that there's something wrong with what you're looking at in the world, and that's you and your God, that you'd want more for yourself. And there isn't, that you can possess things and that you have comfort in the world with your God and you can be stable. Stabler, Detective Stabler, Law and Order Special Victims Unit. His name is Christopher Maloney. He's Detective Stabler, and he looks at sex crimes every day. You can't be stable in this world, and you can't make it stable. You can't look at somebody else's problem in their life and make it stable in their genitals for them. You can't do that. It's Law and Order Special Victims Unit, the most episodes of all the Law and Orders ever. How many years has Special Victims Unit been on? He's still the detective. He moved. Oh, okay. Uh, I can't tell you when Christopher Maloney, Detective Stabler, is off of Law and Order Special Victims Unit, but he was also appearing in another Law and Order. Um, it's called Mob. Okay, I can't give that one. There's another one. I guess you'd have to look up Law and Order and find out where he is. Christopher Maloney. So Special Victims Unit. That was so many years. So I don't know. They have the whole Law and Order Special Victims Unit series goes for, I don't know, like 20 years. I'm just estimating that it's a lot. I don't know all. I don't know how many seasons, so I'm just gonna estimate it's about 20 years of seasons, and it's a lot of episodes of Detective Stabler and the following whatever happens around himself and after himself, looking at sex crimes, trying to help somebody else with their own genitals, and you can't. You absolutely can't. It's just nothing but crying. Somebody who is telling you that it just has to move the creation of the damages to be outside homeless, and you also need prisons for those people, including the young ones. If they're child size shunts of human beings, they're due in prisons on the points that they've been hurt.